Hey, hey. Sorry, y'all. I was digging out some an ingredient I needed. I grabbed the wrong blue. Sorry, y'all. Looking for had a bag of. Oh, there it is. Thought I lost some crafting fur there for a second. Y'all might looking all over because I wanted this longer crafting fur. nugget. Just doing I got another buddy that's also a fishing guide, and he's got a certain fly that he likes to use. And he said he lost them the other day. He said he don't know if they were like knocked off his boat or what. So he wanted me to tie some up for him. So I'm just tying up some flies for him real quick. Very easy flies to tie. Basically a little bit of white crab fur right here. I'm gonna put just a few pieces of gold, not much. So just a few pieces of gold flash. Just a couple pieces of gold flash right there, y'all. And a little bit of pink flash. Some pink flash right here. A little bit of gold flash, a little bit of pink flash. Now I'm gonna add a couple of pink strips in there of plastic right here. Basically rubber skirting. Just put a couple of them in there, a couple of pieces. He really likes that a little bit of that pink mixed in with the white on the skirt. This is way too long. I say I'm just doing this for another buddy of mine. Killed a Barbie for that. What's up, Miss Cheryl? We're making redfish. We're making flies for redfish. You know, saltwater redfish. So just saltwater redfish flies. I got a buddy that's a guide. You know, I guide and I got a buddy that's a guide, and he likes this fly right here that I'm making. If I can ever get this right here to do right, and he said he lost a couple, so he asked me to make a couple of them for him real quick. All right, there we go. All right, now we're going to add some feather. It's a very simple fly to tie, y'all. All right, so I'm just getting some saddle hackle right here. So just taking about 4 of these. So taking about 4 saddle hackle. Alright. Yep, redfish flies, y'all. Redfish flies. Alright, now I'm going to take a piece of saddle hackle, wrap it around right here. gonna add a little bit of crack wrap to that, y'all. If I can find the right one. All right. Oh wow! Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Now, if you could just if you could talk YouTube into not keeping half of that, that'd be sweet. All right, I'm gonna take a couple inches of this crack wrap right here. And put some crack wrap right here around the front of the fly. We gotta get it started right. What is my channel name? Louisiana on the Fly. Louisiana on the Fly is my channel name. So I'm a fishing guide down here in Louisiana. So if y'all ever want to book a trip, go to louisianaonthefly.com and check my calendar. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Chick. Yeah, I've got over 600 videos on my channel, y'all. It's not all just me tying flies. A lot of fishing videos on there. So if y'all want to see the flies in action, you know, go to my channel. I gotta trim this up right here up a little bit, This will all lay back, so when it's going through the water, this will lay back like this right here. But I'm still going to trim it up just a hair. There you go. Just a simple little, very simple little redfish fly, y'all. It's pink and white. What's the biggest fish I've ever caught? What I swear, like every time I go live, somebody asks that. I don't know. Probably a Jack Crevalle, I guess. Probably a Jack Crevalle, but I've caught a bunch of Jack Crevalle, so I don't really know the biggest one, you know, because usually when we're catching Jack Crevalle, we're just catching a ton of them, and you're so worn out catching them that you know you're getting them in and getting them off the hook, and I mean I'm not really keeping up with how big they are, but they're really big. Hold on just a second, y'all. Let me make sure my phone. All right, just making sure. I was just making sure it's on Do Not Disturb, so I don't get. I'm just using my phone right now, y'all. Like me and a buddy went a couple of months ago just to go catch Jack Crevalle, and I think we caught 16 of them. I think we caught 16 Jack Crevalle that day, and we could have kept catching more, y'all, but we were so worn out. We were like, all right, let's go in. I mean, it was during the summer. It was a couple of months ago. It was super hot outside, and it was like every cast Jack Crevalle, you know, and it takes a while to get them in. You're not just pulling these fish in quick, you know. You hook into one, you're sitting there fighting it for a while, so you're getting worn out. So we had 16 of them, and after that we're like, all right, let's head in. But a 19-inch white sea bass. Now I'm a fishing guide for like redfish and all that stuff. So this time of year, I'm really busy. I'm fishing almost every day during the fall and winter, and it's mostly fly fishing. You know, doing fly fishing trips for. It's mostly doing fly fishing trips for redfish. So if you're just joining, I got another guide buddy of mine that asked me to knock out some of these flies for him tonight. So I'm just gonna tie like 4 of them, I guess, just to kind of help replenish his supply. Mr. Adam, I am tying redfish flies. I'm mostly just tying this one certain fly right here for another buddy of mine. So this right here is an ultraviolet light, y'all. The glue that I use on here, it dries with ultraviolet light really quick. So it's already dry. I just put that glue on there, hit it with the ultraviolet light, and it dries within just a couple of seconds. Didn't know that redfish eat flies, or yeah, we stay super busy. on fly charters this time of year. So I just started off with a 3/0 hook right here. This is a 3/0 hook, and got like a large size lead eye on there. And now we got some crafting fur right here. This is just like a longer crafting fur. Put that on there. Actually, let me cut that back just a hair. So just a longer crafting fur right here. Oh, thank you, Mr. Adam. The Great Canadian Fly Shack. I like that. Going pretty good. Just tying some flies for another guide buddy of mine. He called me. Let's see. He called me this morning, and he fished yesterday, and I fished yesterday. You know, we were out there fishing at the same time. But he called me this morning. He just figured I was fishing. He was like, "Hey, are you launching your boat?" And I was like, "Nah." I said, "I got an afternoon trip today." But he said he lost like 4 of these flies that I tied for him. He said he don't know if they got kicked off the deck of his boat or something. But he likes throwing this certain fly right here for redfish. So he asked me if I could tie some more up. So it's a very simple fly. So just tying. Just tying some up real quick. Nothing fancy. It's just a guide fly. You know, it's not like it don't have to be perfect for us humans to look at. It's just got to work. So I put a little bit of gold flash. Now I'm going to put a little bit of pink flash. This is pink. It's probably hard to tell on the light. This is pink flash right here. Been here for a minute. Let's see, but also, yeah, I could tell you tie flies. A great Canadian Fly Shack. Yeah, the minimum we use down here is an 8 weight. That's the minimum I try to get people to use. My favorite is a 10 weight. Because we catch a lot of 20 plus pound, a lot of 20 plus pound redfish. So my favorite is a 10 weight. And it's also better for the wind, if you're throwing in the wind or whatever. So my favorite, has the wind died down yet? It's off and on. So the wind was blowing some today. It might be blowing a little bit tomorrow, but we'll be okay. But it's been off and on. I mean, shoot, we've been running trips. We've been running trips in 20-mile-an-hour wind. So just have to do it, man. I don't get to pick the weather. So right here, I'm just adding some pink legs on here. Let's see. Just adding some pink legs on here, y'all. Blah, 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 let's see. How do I tie this? I mean, I'm gonna tie two more so you can kind of follow along, but yeah, just follow along and you'll see how it's done. Do we catch and keep? So not fly fishing. With the fly fishing, we always catch and release. The only ice I bring on the boat when we're fly fishing is just for our drinks and food. So when we're fly fishing, it's always catch and release. You can keep. I mean, there's no law against it, but I don't know of any fly fishing guy down here that keeps fish when they are fly fishing. We all catch and release. Pickerel, bass, and perch, along with mackerels and catfish. Yeah. Yep. Down here, we're guiding we're fishing for redfish, but we'll catch redfish, black drum, sheep's head. If you can get a sheep's head to bite, sheep's head. Let's see. Of course, we got speckled trout. We don't target the speckled trout, but you'll catch speckled trout. What? I'm just grabbing some feathers right here, y'all. Jack Crevalle. All right, so I got 4 feathers right here. I'm basically just going to split these. I'm putting 2 on each side of the fly right here, on each side of the hook. I'll say this right here is a very simple fly to tie. All right. Now I'm going to take another white feather. Let's see. Yeah, man. I'm actually thinking about doing some guided trips for bass this year back in Georgia. I grew up in Georgia, so I'm thinking about doing guided trips for bass in Georgia this year on the fly this summer. All right. How long does it take to tie the fly? Not real long. You know, when I'm sitting here like doing commentary and looking at comments and stuff, it takes me a little bit longer. But if I just sit down and like put some music on or something, I can knock out some flies pretty quick. I got a little scrap piece of crack wrap I'm gonna put right here. But yeah, it don't take me super long to tie a fly, unless it's a more complicated fly. But like this fly right here is pretty quick and easy. Let's see. I also like to catch kelp bass. Never heard of kelp bass. Make one with riptide. Should make one with riptide. Yeah, I'm in Louisiana, y'all. I'm a fishing guide down here in Louisiana. That's the reason I'm trying to just knock out a couple of flies, so I got to get up and fish again tomorrow. So I'm just knocking out. Just knocking out a couple of flies real quick, y'all. Another quick easy one, y'all. I'm gonna trim this right here back a hair. Never seen someone make a fly before. I'm gonna make 2 more, y'all. I think I'm only gonna do about 4 tonight. Like I said, just making these for another friend of mine that he requested. So I'm just gonna make maybe 2 more. There you go, y'all. Quick, easy little fly. All right, let's make 2 more, y'all. The only thing I'm gonna change up on this one is I'm gonna use a different color. I'm going to use a different color lead eye and a different color crack wrap on this next one. So on these next two, just a different color crack wrap and a different color lead eye. And that's about it. What's up, Steven? What's the weirdest fish I've ever caught? Huh. Oh. It was probably it was a client of mine actually on a charter. We caught a, what's it called? Is it called a I gotta think of what it's called. A glass fish, maybe? Let me look it up. Hold on. Is it a glass fish? No. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Fish. Oh, here it is. A ribbon fish. A ribbon fish, y'all. So you can Google that. So that's the weirdest fish that any of my clients ever caught, was a ribbon fish. So Google that, y'all. You'll see what it was. That's awesome, Austin. Mountain Dew can dissolve a rat. That's cool. If I ever have to dissolve a rat for some reason, I'll know what to use. All right, y'all, we're going to use a pink eyeball on this one. A pink lead eye on this one. I hope y'all are subscribing. If y'all are watching, that'd be awesome. We don't have as many views tonight. Some nights we'll get thousands of views on here some nights, y'all, when we're tying flies, but have I ever caught a halibut? I've never caught a halibut. I've caught a big old butt, but I'm just kidding. No, halibut, that's like out in Alaska and stuff, you know. Never caught a halibut. I do things for the halibut all the time. All right, so we wrapped our eye on there. Now I'm gonna put some glue on here. The reason you're putting glue over the thread right here That way, the eyes don't start spinning and come undone and stuff when you start catching fish. So you want to put glue on them. And then we'll just dry it with an ultraviolet light. Let's change up the music just a hair. Let's just change up my music a little bit, y'all. All right, again, taking some white crafting fur right here. Cut off a chunk of it. Oh no, I got an open door for a cat. All right, so we're gonna take the white crafting fur. Put it right here over the end of the hook. Let's see. All right. Now we're gonna throw some shiny on there. So I'm just taking some gold flashing right here. Not putting a lot on there. Just a couple of strands. Let me find a couple of strands that I like. All right, a little bit of gold. Now we're gonna add a little bit of pink. Okay. Now I'm going to add some pink legs to it. All right, we're going to add some pink legs. So I'm going to kind of get those started. And then you hold them tight like this right here, y'all. And when you trim them really slow, it'll bust them into longer band or into multiple bands. So see it. If you cut them really slow, it just it cuts them into multiple bands like that. All right. Now we're going to add some feathers. So I'm going to get 4 feathers right here. I'm going to have to buy more feathers at some point. All right, so I'm getting 4 feathers. I'm going to kind of hold them together. So I got them all together right here. I'm going to cut this thick part off right here because you can't really wrap that. And now I got 4 feathers. I'm going to split them in 2 basically. I'm going to put 2 on one side of the fly and 2 on the other side of the fly. I'm just going to lay them over. And wrap them up. Alright. That's what we're looking like right now. Let me see if I can get this light where it's not as blurry for y'all or brighted for y'all. See if that's better. Alright, now I'm going to take a single feather. Not many people watching tonight, y'all. Some nights I'll have thousands of views on here. Alright. Hey, Miss Cheryl, I see you on there. You still there watching, huh? Alright. Let's wrap this feather. Whoops. My clippers came off the feather. Happens all the time. Just re-clip it. All right, y'all. Now we're going to take and put some crack wrap around it. Just using a different color crack wrap on this one. This is going to be light pink. Just light pink on the crack wrap, y'all. And this one. We got some crack wrap that's not wanting to cooperate right there. All right, let's tie this one off. We're gonna tie one more after this, y'all. Just putting some glue over that thread right there. Hit it with the ultraviolet light. That was pretty good. Just going to trim a little bit right here. All right, y'all. That's 3. Let's knock out one more, and we'll be done. Last fly, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, everybody. So let's put a thread base right here for the lead eyes to go on. I'm going to use a pink eye again on this one. So I tied 2 with white, and we're tying 2 with pink. If y'all just joined, I'm a fishing guide down here in Louisiana for redfish and stuff, and I got another guide buddy of mine that requested that I make some more flies like this right here for him. So I'm just knocking some out for him real quick. All right, those are on there pretty tight. Now we're just going to run a thread base down the hook right here really quick. And throw some glue on those eyes. Okay. Again, going to start off with some crafting fur right here. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of gold flash. Just a little bit, little dab of Duos. So just a little bit of gold flash right here. Last comment. So that means last comment before you're piecing out. Alright, I'm going to throw some pink flash in here now. Okay. All right, again, let's grab some pink right here. Throw some pink legs on there. All right, we're gonna hold these kind of tight and cut them slowly, and it'll cut these into multiple little bands. All right. Then we'll just wrap them up. So that's what we got so far. Basically been working on our little tail section right there and just adding a little color. What song is playing right now? It's called A Better One. It's by Nicholas Jones. I use there's a website called Epidemic Sound, and basically it's a website if you're going to be a creator or something that you can get music from that's not copyrighted, so you can't get you can't get copyright striked. So basically it's just music that I can use that I can use on YouTube and not get strikes from it. So all right, what I'm doing right here, I'm grabbing 4 white feathers, y'all. So I'm gonna take 4 white feathers, and I got them on this end right here. I got them to about the same length. I'm gonna cut off this thick part right here. Now I'm gonna lay these over the hook, like 2 on each side. And wrap them up. All right. Now I'm going to take 1 single white feather. And I'm going to get it started, and then we're going to wrap it. Now we're going to take, I got fibers flying around. Now we're going to take this white feather and like wrap it where it poofs out like that, y'all. Now I'm just going to tie this off. Now I'm going to add a little bit of pink, like a light pink crack wrap to it. If I can find where I put it. There it is. So I'm just going to add some light pink crack wrap right here. So I'm just going to cut a couple of inches of it off, a few inches, whatever.
Music sound like we're in Italy.
All right, we're going to tie this one off. All right, let's throw some glue on there real quick. All right, y'all. Another quick, easy little redfish fly. Trim up some of the crack wrap off of it, just a little. I don't need much trimming on that one. It looks pretty good. I think I'm going to trim this feather back right here just a hair. Just shorten that feather up on there. I might do the same thing on those other ones. So we shorten that one up a hair. Let's shorten these other ones up a little bit. Just a hair. All right. I'm just hanging them all right here, y'all. So these are all 4 of the flies we tied tonight. I'm just trimming up these feathers right here just a little bit. They're just a hair long. Quick, easy little flies, y'all. All right, y'all, so that's it for tonight. We tied 4. Like I said, these were all for my buddy Kevin. He requested these. We did 2 with like a pink lead eye and 2 with a pink white eye. Wait, 2 with a white lead eye. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for watching. That's gonna be it for tonight, and I'll be back later. Thank y'all. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Thank y'all.